Hi guys, it's Terry. I wanted to show you, I just recently got back from a crop and I wanted to show you how I packed for the crop. I have 3 wheelie totes. I'll have links to these products. I've been scrapbooking for over 10 years and going to crops several times a year, and I wanted to show you some tips on how to pack for the crops. So I like to scrapbook and make cards. So I take a travel size of the ink pads, the little ink spots. So I like to have the little ones, the little cubes. I have all of my adhesive and small tools like pop dots and glue dots, scotch tape, painter's tape, glue dots, and then journaling pens. So I have that in a Creative Memories zipper pouch, and I love that. I recommend taking some kind of idea books, not a lot of them, but whittle it down to some kind of book that gives you inspiration. This is a Stampin' Up! Catalog, but you could use any kind of idea book that you like the layouts or cards in it. I take my tonic guillotine cutter and also a small cutter. This is a good size for cutting photographs and also for card making. So I like to have those 2 sizes. And I like the guillotine cutters, so I don't have to replace the blades. I take my die cutting cutter bug. It's a smaller one than my Big Shot that I have here at home, so I like it for the travel size. And then I just take a handful of dies that I use for card making. And then I like this container here. This one is normally for photographs that are from 4 by 6 size photographs, but I use it for all kinds of embellishments, like for example wood veneers and buttons and ephemera. So I can use this stuff on my scrapbook layouts, or I can use it on cards. And then I also have my card bases, card fronts, and a variety of scrap sized paper for matting photos and also for decorating my card fronts. So I'll link to a video where I talk about setting up this, I call it inspirational scraps. So that's what's in the first bin. Like I said, I like to scrapbook and make cards. So I have my photographs, and this is a normal 4 by 6 bin of photographs. I've got them arranged by what album they're going to go into. And then I have my little tool bucket. I've got a video on what all I have in my tool bag. I try to just have all the essential things in here, so I'll link to that video. So I've got my tools. Now this is my markers. This is my Stampin' Up! Blends and then a little bit of Copic markers. I like this container. It's made by Close to My Heart, and it keeps the light and dark markers together, so I like it for that purpose. So this is a, I think that's made by Cropper Hopper, and it holds the 12 by 12 paper. I've got solid cardstock in here. It's 12 by 12, and it fits nicely in here. I've got it separated by rainbow color. I have a lot more of this cardstock on my shelf, but to go with me, I take a variety of neutrals and then a rainbow set of cardstock. So that way I'm not taking, the whole shelf with me. This is my travel bin, so I always just replenish the different colors that I may have used on the crop and take that with me. So it's one thing of solid cardstock, and then I take a variety of the different packs that I'm using for my scrapbook layouts. So if I know what subjects I'm taking, I'll go through all my different paper sets and pull out you know, different 12 by 12 pattern paper. It's kind of themed for what I'm going to be working on. And I've got some sets like this pack here from Simple Stories. It's just a variety of different colors. And I think you find companies that you tend to gravitate towards. I love Jilly Bean, Echo Park, Simple Stories. Hi, Ginger. And that's my pattern paper. So I don't take everything. I just take kind of the different sets that I'm going to work on for those particular pictures I'm taking. This is a Creative Memories cutting system. I like it because it cuts it cuts the way Kiwi Lane is designed to cut. So Kiwi Lane, you trace and have different patterns to cut to layer your pattern paper. And I just love this about Creative Memories. So this is what I've been using instead of taking my Kiwi Lane. I'll use my Kiwi Lane at home, but that's kind of my to-go solution. So let me show you the other cart. Like I said, I scrapbook and I make cards. So this is the tote for the Brother Scan and Cut. And I was able to find these bins, and I'll try and find them and link to them. They're metal, but they're very lightweight. And I have my card making supplies in here. So I have my embossing powder, my heat tool, my black and brown and gray inks, some embossing folders, and then my Misty, my stamp cleaner, and then some other little tools for making the crease in the cards, and then also holding stencils in place. So that, I love this little bin because they fit down inside this cart for the Brother Scan and Cut. So then in this one, I've got the 6x6 paper pads that I use for card making, and then some stamp sets that I've been wanting to try out. And then I've got my cards that I made over the weekend. So I got those in there. But yeah, these totes work, these bins work really well inside this Brother Scan and Cut tote. This tote holds the Brother Scan and Cut. It's got pockets in here for the power cords and cables. It's got a pocket in here for the mats. So yeah, I love it because it's protection for the Brother Scan and Cut. And then like I said, I also love that those bins fit inside it. So if I'm going to go to a crop where I'm just going to do card making, I'll just take this one red case and then my little bag of tools and my adhesives. So, but yeah, I try to limit it. I try to think about what I use. I think the way that I learned to pack more efficiently was when I would get back from a crop, I would really evaluate what I didn't use. You know, we lug all this stuff along, and I think over time you'll learn what you use and what you don't. But hopefully this video gave you some tips on what to pack and how to pack it. So thanks, guys.